Boys, let's get started with Plankerton SSD2. If you want to save the world one husk at a time, use code Fansy with an S in Fortnite item shop. Thank you so much, I love you. For this storm shield defense, we must install our first amplifier, and I'm going to install that one. It's going to be south part of our main base. We'll get there, place it, and this is our Amplifier A. Before we start with building our trap tunnels, we must clear out the area from rocks, trees, grasses, anything that could obstruct our vision around Amplifier A. Just like that, we cut down the trees, destroy the rocks, and make things smooth and clean. Everything looks good. We clear out the area around this amplifier and we can move on with our trap tunnel build. First, we'll build standard structures around our amplifier. It's just a bunch of walls, floors, and cones on top of them. We'll make the same exact type of structure for every amplifier we place. We'll put the wall here, break this one, and put the cones on top of it. Now we must block out some areas that husks could use to bypass our trap tunnel. We don't want that, so we are going to block those paths. First one is in the east side of our amplifier. Just follow me, it's right here. There is a natural ramp coming up and we block it by placing a cone and a floor on that natural ramp. You can see there is a floor there and there is a cone on top of it. You can easily place it. It's not very difficult to do. Just get close to the barrier and try to push your builds through. Now we'll go towards the west side and try to block this path. You can see the natural ramp coming up. Just like usual, we'll place the walls, the roof, and the cones on top of them, and this ramp as well. Just to be on the safer side, we'll block this and place the cone on top of it. West side is done, and now we'll move to the south part of the amplifier. There is a natural ramp coming up. We can block it from here. Let me show you the ramp real quick. You can see the ramp is right there on the other side of this blue color barrier. So to block it, we need to come here, place a wall as I do, and place a ramp, floor, and another wall. Forgot the floor. Let me just edit it real quick. Place the floor, and this is how we block the south part of this amplifier. There is another one, almost forgot about it. It's on the east side of our amplifier. It's right here. There is a natural ramp coming up. As usual, we'll place a floor, a cone on top of it, a wall, and another floor just to be on the safer side. And doing that, all the possible routes that husks could take to bypass our trap tunnel for Amplifier A are blocked. With all the possible routes blocked, we can move on with building our trap tunnel. First, we'll start building trap tunnel for the east side of our amplifier. Husks will attack this amplifier from east, south, and west. Right now we are building the defenses for the east part of it, and when it's done, we will move to the south and finally to the west part of Amplifier A. You can see what I'm doing is very easy to follow. We'll take this natural ramp and we'll place walls around it. We should block this area because we don't want the zombies to get any ideas. This is done, and now we'll build a box in this open space. Here we'll place walls around it. We'll go 3 blocks here and 3 blocks to the opposite side. Close it off, and that's our box. Everything looks good, very easy to follow. You can see all I did was to take the natural ramp's path and place walls around it. That is basically it. Right now we need to start building the roof to be able to place our ceiling traps. Our roof is going to be 2 floors high. I'm extending the wall right now to give the roof a firmer and stronger support. So we're gonna follow the same pattern as the base and build the roof. We'll drop by 1 block here, place a roof right here, drop by another block, and place another roof right here. Looks good, looks beautiful, very easy to follow. Let's go there and do the finishing touch-ups. We'll just place these 2 walls to close it, and we'll place the floors. You can see that I'm not placing any floors here because if I do, when I come up, my toe kinda gets stuck there. Husks see that as a barrier that they cannot climb. We don't want that, so we're gonna break it and don't place any floor in this place. Let's go up and connect the entire thing with our amplifier. Just like that, we'll connect it. We'll place the roof And now we need to close this open space. As usual, we'll place the floors, edit them, place ramp and walls, and like that we close this section. Everything looks good, everything is done except for this one wall I forgot. Let's place it. Yeah, each part of Amplifier A is done. It was extremely easy to do, extremely easy to follow. Now let's move to the south part of our amplifier. In the south part of Amplifier A, hosts will spawn around that tree, that big tree in front of me over there, and they will take this path to get to our amplifier and try to damage it. So we're gonna cover up this place with builds just like that. Follow the ground pattern, place floors and walls, and take this straight line, connect this to our base. Now let me tell you something about this wall. We have to break it and build a box in its place, because when zombies attack from west, some of them would want to drop down here. So we'll just break this one wall and build a box. Later on, when I start building the traps for the west side, it will all make sense. Do everything exactly as I do and believe in the process. Let's get back to our trap tunnel. We'll place the floors, the walls, cover up the area, connect the builds with each other. Very easy to follow. We'll get to this corner, place the floor and the wall, and right now we connected the east part trap tunnel with the south part trap tunnel, and now we need to start building the roof. Our roof is going to be 2 floors high, because for the ceiling we are going to use electric field traps and it can strike from this distance. So 2 floors is high enough. If we need to use ceiling drop trap, we can go up to 3 floors high, but since we are only using electric field traps for this section, 2 floors is high enough. Now we are extending the walls, connecting it to the roof to give it better strength and support. This part is kind of optional. I like to connect all the walls with the ceiling. It will make it look neater, cleaner, and gives it more support. If you don't want to connect all the walls with the ceiling, is up to you. Just make sure you connect enough walls to the ceiling to give it proper strength and support, but by closing it, we make it look cleaner, and that's what I like to do. Now we'll move here. You can see that this wall, let me show you exactly which one. Yeah, this one right here. Let me edit it for you. Yeah, this wall is kind of hanging on the air, doesn't have proper strength, so we're gonna connect it to the ground for better support, better strength. We're gonna do the same thing for the wall next to it. Connect that one to the ground, and that's it. Let me get back up, go to our trap tunnel, connect rest of the walls with the ceiling. We're gonna close it off, but I'm gonna break one, not this one, the one to the right. Yeah, I'm gonna break this one. This is going to be my way for getting in and getting out of the trap tunnel. East side trap tunnel is done, south side trap tunnel looks good, it's also done, and now we'll move to the west side trap tunnel. So far everything was easy, very straightforward and very easy to follow, and west side is going to be easiest of them all. Yeah, let's get on with it. Let's build the defenses for the west part of our amplifier. Here all we need to do is to follow the grounds pattern, place floors on top of it and walls around it. That's it. It's that simple. Just follow the pattern of the ground, place your walls and floors till we get to the rock at the end. We'll continue doing this and we'll close it right here. Right here we'll close the trap tunnel. So we'll place rest of the floors, connect rest of the walls, and that's it. That is the trap tunnel for the west side of Amplifier A. It's all done, we just need to place the roof. You can see that zombies will come here and they'll drop down and they'll die hopefully. So let's get back up and let's start building the roof. Same as before, our roof is going to be 2 floors high. For that we have to extend the wall. We'll get on top and follow the grounds pattern for our roof. That wall is extra, we have to break it. We'll continue following the pattern of the ground till we get to the end of it, and that's it. We're gonna come back in a moment to extend the walls and connect it with our roof. Right now what I like to do is to connect this wall with the ground. This is very much optional, it's completely up to you. If you don't want to do it, don't do it. I do it just to be on the safer side. Connect that with the ground. We'll move to the opposite side and do the same thing. Connect that wall with the ground and the wall next to it. we will connect this one as well. This is again very much optional. You don't have to do it if you don't want to, but I do it to be on the safer side. Now let me tell you something about this ditch right here. Sometimes husks will come here and drop down, and this will cause some problem. We don't want that, so we are going to close it just like this by building walls around it, and that's it. This ditch is closed and husks cannot trouble us anymore. Let's get back to extending our wall and connecting them to the roof. Again, I like to close the entire thing and connect all the walls with the roof, but how much of it you like to connect is up to you. I just like to close the entire thing, makes it look better and it gives it a better strength. Husks are going to spawn there, walk through here and get into our trap tunnel. So for smoother transition of husks into our traps, we're gonna place some floors here. This is west side of Amplifier A completed, so Amplifier A is done, all sides are done. Later I will come back, upgrade the builds and place the traps. We build the trap tunnels for east, south and west, all done, all good. Later on we'll come back and place the trap tunnels, so don't worry about that. Now let's get to our main base. If you place your Amplifier A in the south part of the main base exactly like me, in the Social Defense 2 husks will attack main base from east, north and west. But later on when we place that amplifier in the east and the other one over there in the west side, husks will no longer attack our main base from these two directions. So right now as a temporary solution, we'll extend the roof a little bit to be able to place some ceiling traps, and later we can break it and get our materials back. But for the north part of the main base, we have to build proper and robust defenses, because husks are going to attack the main base from north side till the last essential defense. Right now we are extending the roof for the west part traps. Later on we'll put ceiling traps over there, and now we'll go to the east and do the same, extend the roof by one block, and later we'll place the ceiling traps for both the sides. Let's get on with our north side. As I said, north side's defenses are very important. Since it's a second essential defense, it's not going to be difficult. So for now we are just going to construct the builds, and as much as possible we'll place traps in them. The builds and trap tunnels are going to stay. In future some shields will fill them up with traps, but for now we are just going to do the building part of it and fill them up as much as we can do at the moment. Again, it's a second essential defense, not going to be difficult right now. For the north side defenses, we are going to start from this corner trap right here. We'll extend it by one block to the left, and we'll do the same thing in the right side. We'll move to the right and we'll take the right side's corner trap and extend it by one block to the right. Now we'll place the walls in the right side. We'll go to the left and do the same, place the walls, looking good. Extend the walls by one more block and fill the entire area with floors. We connect the left and right side just like this, extend the walls. This is the area we are going to use to build our defenses and trap tunnels, and everything to its left and right, all the open areas need to be blocked. We'll start by the left side. As usual, we'll place the floors, edit them till we get to our builds, one more floor, and yeah, now we'll go and place the walls and ramps, and that's how we block the place. Two more to do, and the last one, ramp and wall, and that's it. Now we'll go here and extend the building blocks by a little bit, because sometimes when the building blocks are not extended enough, husks will try to break through, because it's going to be an easier path for them compared to going through the trap tunnel, and we don't want that. We want them to go through the trap tunnel, so to be on the safer side, we'll just extend them just like this. And yeah, here we place a cone right here in this place. Place a cone and edit it, and that's it. That's the left side done, looking good, and yep, it's done just like that. So now we'll move to the right side. Yeah, let's go to the right side. We'll start the right side building blocks from this ramp. As usual, we'll place a floor, a cone and a wall. Now we'll do the usual building block structures. I did the floor, place the ramp. We'll place the floors till we get to our defensive builds and connect it to our building blocks. Edit the floors just like that, and we'll jump on them and place the ramp and walls. That's how we do it for every building block structure. place the ramps, place the walls, break that ramp order, it went there accidentally, and one more time, and this is done. Both the open spaces to the left and right side are blocked, and now we are left with the area which we are going to use for our defenses and trap tunnels. We'll place the floors for it, extend it a little, and all looks good, looks beautiful. So far it was very straightforward and very easy to follow. Now we need to start building our trap tunnels. We'll consider this middle section right here. You can see this is the middle of our main base. We'll extend it by one block and place walls to its left and right. Do the same thing for the opposite side, just place the walls, and this is our middle section. Very easy to do, very easy to follow. This is our middle section. Now what we need to do is to close the area to its left and right. So it's going to be one block to its left and one block to its right. I'm going to do it, it's very straightforward, just do as I do. We'll place a floor here, edit it, and do the building block structures. Floors, ramps, we'll repeat this 3 more times. Floor and ramp, edit the floor, put the ramp and wall, edit the floor, put the ramp and wall. So let's go and have a look right now. You can see that I closed the area to its right, and now I'm going to close the area to its left. Same thing, just edit the floor, place the ramp, place the wall, and repeat that one more time, and that's it. We are going to keep this last part open. I closed it for the opposite side, which was a mistake. I'm going to open it right now, so sorry for that. Just keep this area open, it's going to help us in future. To give you a better idea, let me go out and show you an overall picture on everything we did. Looks good. Let's go out. You can see that I closed one block to the left, one block to the right, and I repeat each side 3 times. Let's go up. Let me build some structures and go up to have a wider range of view. I just go up. So this is everything we did. That's our middle section, that's the open area in the left we close, that's the open area in the right we close. That's our middle section and the building blocks to its right side, which we close right now, and that's the building blocks to the left side of the middle section. The open areas are going to be our trap tunnels. All we need to do is to place the roof on them and they will be ready to go. So let's jump down and do that. We'll go ahead and build our roof. First I extend the wall, not with the wood, with iron. So it's up to which material you're going to use, but don't use wood. We use brick or iron. We'll follow the pattern of the ground and place our roof connected to the walls. Again, how much of it you want to connect is up to you. Now we repeat the same thing for this side. Follow the ground's pattern, place our roof, and left and right side is done. Extend the walls, connect them to the roof. Extend more walls, connect the roof properly and securely. How much of it you want to connect is completely up to you. This is how it looks. Let me go here and connect the walls for this section. Looks good, all good, very neat and clean, and looks firm and strong. Now let's do the roof for the middle section. Extend the walls on this side. We'll go to the opposite side and do the same. Extend the walls, and we'll go on top and place our roof. That's it. That's the north side trap tunnel done. There are some finishing touch-ups, like here we'll extend the floors. We'll go to the opposite side and extend the floors, but here we'll not place any walls right here. We don't place wall right here because sometimes husks will come from this area and that wall will be an obstacle. They will try to break it. We don't want that. We want them to easily get into our trap tunnel without making it difficult for them, because they will die in our trap tunnel. So this is done. North side defenses are done. Let me go out, let me go back up and give you another overall view for you to have a better overall picture on exactly what we did. I go back up and look at it. That's everything we did. All the trap tunnel, all the building blocks. It was extremely easy to do, extremely easy to follow. I hope it wasn't confusing for you, but there is one more finishing touch which I need to do. I almost forgot about it. That's our amplifier A, that's our main base, and let's go and do the finishing touch up for the main base. So we'll drop down, we'll go to the corner trap which everything started from, and we'll close it just like this. Just close it. We'll do the same thing for the opposite side. We'll go there and close the corner trap. Extend the walls like that. Do the same thing for the other side. Extend the wall, and that is it. That is everything we need to do. That's all the trap tunnel, all the trap builds, all the defenses done. All we need to do is to upgrade the builds as much as we can and place traps within them as much as we have. Just a reminder, this is the second storm shield defense. Is going to be very easy. We don't have to fill the entire thing with traps. Just we'll place the traps as much as we can, as much as we have, and that will do. Later on in future storm shield defenses, we are going to fill them up because the builds are going to stay. These trap tunnels are going to stay till the last storm shield defense, and eventually we'll fill them up. Let's move on with upgrading our builds and placing the traps. First, we'll upgrade the builds around the main base. All the builds have to be level 3, so we upgrade everything around this base. We have to edit one cone, get under it, and upgrade these builds over here. I'm fast forwarding it because it's extremely easy to do. Just upgrade all the builds around our main base to level 3. Make sure not to miss out on any build. It's extremely important to do. Upgrade all the main bases builds to level 3. Main base is done, and let's start upgrading rest of the builds. Because I have limited amount of materials, I'm going to use them wisely, and for that I'm only going to upgrade the floors and the walls to level 2. As of now, level 2 upgrade is more than enough, and I'm not going to touch the roof. Later on we'll get on with the roof and upgrading them to level 3. This strategy helps me to stretch my limited amount of materials and upgrade as many builds as possible. We'll keep the roof upgrade and level 3 upgrade for future storm ships. As of now, upgrading these builds to level 2 is more than enough. Just follow my steps and upgrade floors and the walls to level 2. This is going to do the job. This is going to be more than enough. Stretch your mats, upgrade as much as you can, and also make sure to keep some mats for upgrading our building blockers. Building blockers are very important and we have to upgrade them. So these are our building blockers. It's better to upgrade them to level 2. Keep some mats for them because when they are weak, zombies will see them as weak spot. They try to break through. We don't want that, so slightly upgrade them for now. Later on we'll come back and upgrade them to level 3. I'm going to cut it out here and show the final result because it's pretty self-explanatory. Just stretch your mats as much as you can and upgrade the builds. That's it. That's how far I could stretch my mats and upgrade the builds. You can see I upgraded the floors and the walls and left the roof as it is. This will do the job for now. Future storm shields will come back and do it more proper. Let's move on to Amplifier A now. Similar to our main base, the builds that are directly in touch with the amplifier have to be upgraded to max level. This step is very important because these builds are going to be the last thing standing between the amplifier and the husks, and we don't want it to be weak. We want it to be as strong as possible, so we'll upgrade all the builds that are directly in touch with the amplifier to level 3, which is the max level. I'm going to fast forward it here because it's pretty self-explanatory. Just upgrade all the builds that are directly in contact with the amplifier to level 3. All the builds around Amplifier A are level 3, looking good, and same as before, we'll try to stretch our mats and try to upgrade as many floors and walls as possible. Again, we'll upgrade them to level 2, not level 3, and we'll leave the roof as it is. That's how far I could stretch my mats. It didn't go far at all. Let's talk about the traps now, shall we? For entire Plankerton storm shield, we are going to use only 4 types of traps, and these traps are wooden floor spike, broadside, electric field, and ceiling drop trap. Wooden floor spike is going to be our floor trap for sure. Broadside is a trap we are going to place on the walls. Electric field trap and ceiling drop trap are the traps which we'll be using for the ceiling / the roof. You can see that I have all these high level traps which I will not be using because the purpose of this video is to teach you how you can do your storm shield defenses all by yourself, and any average player in Plankerton does not have any access to level 144 traps. I will start by recycling the random traps which I collected in different missions. This will refund me the crafting materials of those traps, and I can use them to craft my own traps from my own schematics. Before we start with the crafting part of it, double check your electric field trap and make sure its element is energy and not nature. Many traps share the same crafting materials with each other, so what I need to do right now is to manage my crafting materials and evenly distribute them between the traps that I need. As I said before, we are going to build 4 types of traps, and I'll make sure we have enough of each type. You don't need to overcomplicate this step, because if you end up crafting too many traps in one type, you can always recycle it and get your materials back. For example, if you craft 100 broadside traps but 50 of them are extra, you can recycle those extra ones and get the same exact crafting materials back. There will be no deductions on it. Also, a pro tip I need to mention is make sure your traps are 2-star, not 1-star. If your traps are 1-star and you don't know how to change it to 2-star, I made a tutorial for it and its link is in the descriptions below. Check it out and make sure your traps are 2-star. Now let's start placing our traps. We'll start by main bases this side. Previously we have extended this roof and now we just need to place the traps. We'll place ceiling drop traps. Just like that, we cover it up. 2 more to go, the last one, and that is it. Main bases this side is covered. Now we'll move to the main bases west side. We repeat the same process for the west side. We extended this roof previously. We are gonna put our ceiling drop traps. Just place the traps, cover the roof, and the last one. That's it. Main bases west side done. East side and west side is done. Remember, if the husks attack us from any of these 2 directions, we are not gonna be in trouble. We just need to be a little bit more active and kill the husks with our own weapons. You can watch the gameplay. I will not use the weapons you see on the screen. I will use the weapons that I can craft myself. North side is very easy. All the walls will be covered with broadside traps. All the roofs are going to be covered with electric field traps, and for the floor we'll be using wooden floor spike traps. We'll be using only these 3 types of traps for the main bases north side. Very easy. Just cover it up, place traps as much as you can. If you don't have a similar amount of traps as me, it's okay. Place the traps as much as you can at the moment. Later on you can go to the missions, farm for materials, and place more traps in future storm shield defenses. Let me tell you something about ceiling drop trap. These traps are kinda dangerous. They could cause FPS drop and server crash. When zombies attack, that will cause FPS drop. When these traps are activated, they will cause additional FPS drop, and the FPS drop is going to be very heavy and it could lead to server crash. Server can handle them in moderate, but when used excessively, it's going to create a problem. It doesn't matter how powerful of a system you have, or if you have PS5, PS6 or PS7, you are still going to suffer from the FPS drop. We'll use ceiling drop trap only when and where it's needed, and for rest of the ceiling we'll be using electric field traps. There is another thing you need to know, and this is about electric field trap. It's all about the ceilings now. Check your electric field traps schematic and make sure its element is energy and not nature. If the element is nature, no need to panic. You have a couple of options. First one is very easy but kinda risky. You need to give your materials to another person and ask him to craft it for you. Even though I really doubt somebody would actually scam a person who is in Plankerton, you still need to stay safe and watch out for the scammers. There are lots of weirdos out there. Second option you have is to go to the llama shop and open llamas as much as you can. Fingers crossed you'll hopefully get an electric field trap schematic with energy element on it. Your third option is to finish Plankerton SSD2. After this storm shield defense is over, you will be able to modify the perks, which means you can replace the nature element with energy element. If you don't know how to change the perks, it's completely fine. I will be making a quick tutorial about it and the link for it will be in the descriptions below. Main base's north side is done. It was very easy to do. Just place the wooden floor spike, electric field and the broadside traps, and that's it. North side is done, looking good. And now let us move to Amplifier A and place the traps for that amplifier. For the Amplifier A, I will have little bit shortage of traps because I've completely covered the north side of the main base and that used a lot of traps, and here I need to be more cautious about placing my traps. You have 3 directions, east, south and west, and I need to place enough traps for each side. We'll start from here. We'll place 1 ceiling drop trap on that roof and another ceiling drop trap on the roof above it. Here we'll not place any more ceiling drop trap. We'll place our electric field trap. This is our electric field. We'll cover this roof with the electric field trap. 2 more over there, and that is it. Roof is covered, and now we'll place our wooden floor spike traps and we'll move on with our broadside traps. I'm kinda short on the broadside traps as of now, so I'm kinda skeptical and stingy on my broadsides. Like, should I place it here? Should I place it there? You don't have to overcomplicate it like me, just place them anywhere, really. It's Storm Shield Defense 2, don't worry about it. Just keep in mind that husks will attack this amplifier from 3 different directions, so keep little bit here, little bit there, and don't overcomplicate it. My broadsides are over, that's how far I could stretch it, and now let's start placing electric field traps for the west side of Amplifier A. I'm also very low on electric field traps, I have only a few left, so let's see how far we can stretch this. We'll place one more, and yeah, that's it. That was the last electric field trap for me. My broadsides are over, my electric field traps are over, and all I have left is wooden floor spike traps. So let's cover our floor with almighty wooden floor spike. You know, it's the usual stuff, just cover it up as much as we can. Cover the entire area. Place the wooden floor spikes like you are placing the logos in your sibling's path. Here we run out of our wooden floor spikes, but not a big deal because I can craft a little bit more and cover the entire goddamn place. I'm just tired of this shit, man. Just cover it up, brother. Cover this entire place with wooden floor spike. It's all done, it's all good, and now we are ready to start our Storm Shield defense. Here is a map of all possible locations that husks could attack you in Storm Shield Defense 2 of Plankerton. If you want to see gameplay of Storm Shield Defense 2, you can click on the video here. The link for it will be in the descriptions below as well. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for sticking with me till the end. Use code Fansy with an S in Fortnite item shop. Remember that I really need that and I really appreciate that. I will see your beautiful faces in the next Storm Shield defense or in the gameplay of this Storm Shield defense.